first Mexican-born woman in space also has strong San Diego ties. Her flight aboard a Blue Origin capsule was just the beginning of an international journey to inspire people all over the world to get into the space industry. ABC 10 News anchor Lindsey Pena first talked to this groundbreaking astronaut after she made history. And tonight, Lindsey follows through to find out what she's accomplished since and the incredibly important mission she's about to embark on.
From the inside of a capsule, soaring through space, this was Katya Ekizareta's view. The world a distant sight in the window.
Space for humanity, we're here!
Her flight aboard a Blue Origin vessel as a Space for Humanity citizen astronaut made Ekizareta the first Mexican-born woman to go to the final frontier. Back on Earth, I got the chance to ask her about the experience.
I was selected out of 7,000 applicants from all over the world as the first citizen astronaut in their citizen astronaut program.
For Ekizareta, it was the trip of a lifetime and the realization of a long-time dream. It was also the beginning of a whirlwind journey that included international speaking engagements, appearances on TV shows, gracing the cover of Mexican Vogue, and even getting her very own Barbie doll. 2 years after we first met, I'm following through with her about how her time in space inspired her to create her own nonprofit.
I decided to create an organization called Fundación Espacial Katya Ekizareta. And with this organization, we really aim to develop and create these different opportunities for people who want to be a part of the space industry, but either have never had access to opportunities within their home country or within their local communities, or simply don't even know what is out there and are afraid of not being welcomed.
Last year, the foundation hosted its first ever camps for students in Ekizareta's home country of Mexico.
For this first edition, we had these camps in Guadalajara, which is where I was born, and these students live a week-long experience where they learn about what it is to be a part of the space industry.
Ekizareta says she's making sure students and their families never have to worry about how to pay.
The most exciting part is that all of these students received 100% scholarships for this. We had access to a flight simulator that is used to train real commercial pilots. We had nutrition, we had psychology for space, we had physical training for space. I mean, I was just all of the different things that we did, and it was just such an incredible experience. And all of that comes down to the last day, where they essentially live a simulated mission to different body in space. Last year we had Mars. Next year it'll be a different theme.
And next year the camps will be open to students from even more Latin American countries, with the hope of inspiring as many young people from all over the world as possible. All the while, Ekizareta is preparing for another major role, mother. She and her husband are expecting their first child this December.
And I think it's been really exciting to also put everything into perspective of everything we've been working on to build, because before this, I mean, of course, and it will continue to be that way, I've been working for others and for other people, for other children, and to be able to realize that my own child is going to be able to benefit from the work that I've done is something that just continues to inspire me as well every day.
Lindsey Pena, ABC 10 News.
And if you'd like more information about Ekizareta's foundation and upcoming space camps, we have a link under this story on 10news.com.